All right, guys, this is my second video for today, and probably my last one. This video will be about 3 players on the Miami Heat that I expect to improve and develop. Okay, at number 3, I have Tyler Johnson. Now, a lot of Heat fans, not me or, probably none of you guys, but a lot of Heat fans that I see on social media are talking about Tyler Johnson contract is too much for him, and he is very overrated or whatever, and they want him traded. I think, me personally, maybe I'm a guy that just, I don't know, maybe I would make it in a business, in a GM business role, because I'm very loyal to players, especially when you draft them and or get them undrafted and you develop them and you bring them up through training camp and summer league and all that. Like, I'm very loyal to players. And it was hard for to see Dwayne Wade go last year, because I've been watching Dwayne Wade ever since. I'm turning 20 in August. So I've been watching basketball itself since 2005, I think. It's 2005. And Dwayne Wade was drafted in 03, so I've been watching Dwayne Wade for like at least 12 years, if not 11 or 12 years, something like that. So Dwayne Wade, Dwayne Wade was my first ever favorite player in basketball. He still is. So D-Wade, man, is the fucking truth, and it was hard for me to see him go. Now, a guy like Tyler Johnson, he came to the Heat in 2014, I think. He was with us since 2013 and Skyforce in the D League. But I've been watching him since, and it would be very hard for us to trade him. Now, I do think his contract is sort of ridiculous, but I think he can improve into that contract. This guy has went off. He can score points when he wants to. He's went off for 33 points before off the bench. This guy could be the sixth man. He's capable of being a sixth man of the year. Now, is his defense that great? No, I wouldn't say so. He can try on defense and be like a Gordon Dragic type of defender. Not elite, but play great team defense. But his defense is not great. But he is a good scorer. He's very athletic. He can pass the ball. He can do a lot of things. His dribbling needs to get a little better, but that's besides the point. So I think I do see him being me. When I say I want to see him develop, I mean more consistent. I want his jump shot to be more consistent, because he could be very inconsistent sometimes, and that's kind of what killed us last year in some of the games that we lost. Some of the close games that we lost, because we lost a lot of 1-pointers last year, and it fucking crushed me. I hated seeing that. But yeah, I want this. I just want him to be more consistent. I want him to improve being more consistent offensively, and I need him to try on defense so he can be, decent on defense. Just improve his jump shot, and not improve his jump shot. I know what I'm talking about. Just improve his consistency offensively, and be consistent defensively. Try on defense. And I do want him to go back to the 2 guard, because when he comes off the bench, he has that mindset, well, I have to be the point guard. I have to feed this guy, feed that guy, have the ball in my hand more. He's a better off-the-ball type player. And that's why we need a backup point guard desperately. So, Tyler Johnson is very that's a guy I see him to improve this upcoming season. Plus, his contract is improving, so he should be improving with it. Number 2, although he just came to this team, Kelly Olynyk. Now, the reason why I have Kelly Olynyk at 2 is because when he was with Boston, he didn't get consistent minutes. And what I mean by that is he was up and down, during the rotation. He did get injured a few times last year, but his minutes in the rotation were like up and down. It was very inconsistent. So, but he did have one of those games where he went off for what 27 points in the in the semifinals to go to the Eastern Conference Finals to close out the Game 7 against Washington. He has that potential. So I want him to be more consistent offensively, just like Tyler Johnson. Offensively, more consistent, and I want him to work on rebounding. He has to get better at rebounding. He wasn't that great of a rebounder in Boston, but Whiteside's going to do most of the rebounding, but it would be nice for a guy that's almost 7 foot to get some boards too, at least 7 boards per game, and give us 10 points a game, maybe 13 points a game. If he can do that, we'll be good. I want to see him improve. He will improve automatically because he's with the Miami Heat, but I want to see him improve on offense and on rebounding. He's already a good defender for his position and all. So, and he's very quick. He's not a slow-footed guy. He's very quick for his size. So just his rebounding and his offense. Not his offense, but his maybe if they give him more touches in the game, which the Heat offense will allow him to get more touches. We don't have a ball hog like Isaiah Thomas on the team, so. And I know I'm throwing shots at Boston and stuff, but let's be honest, that guy is a ball hog. But yeah, I think he's gonna get more touches on offense. But if he could just improve on his rebounding, and his shooting percentage gets a little higher, then we're cool, man. He's a great addition. All right, and number 1, you guys already know who I'm about to say. This is what every Heat fan's saying. And it's Justise Winslow. Justise Winslow has the potential to be another Kawhi Leonard. I really think so. He has the size, he has the speed, he has athleticism. He's already a good passer. If you see a few games last year in the beginning of the season, that guy was dishing, man. He was dishing. He's a pretty good playmaker. He can rebound the hell out the fucking ball. That guy's a good rebounder at his spot, a great rebounder at his spot actually. I remember when Espo put him at center his rookie year in the playoffs against Toronto, and I think it was mainly against Toronto. That's when Whiteside got injured, and who was our other big man? Stoudemire, he got injured too, so they had no choice but to put Winslow at the center and 4. And Winslow was a pretty good rebounder for his undersize. Being at center and power forward. So he's already a good rebounder. He's a good guy that can pass the ball. He's an elite defender already, I think. What he needs to work on is his jump shot. All he needs is a jump shot, guys. And this guy's a freaking 10 to 12-time All-Star, easily. This guy, I'm telling you, man, Justise Winslow, people are already giving up on him. A lot of Heat fans has pissed me off and gave up on him, don't even want him to start anymore. It's like, dude, this guy is good, man. I'm telling you. He's very good. He's a smart player, too. He's not some dumb athletic guy that just dunks the ball and stuff. He's pretty smart, too. He's a Duke player. Trust me, that guy, he knows how to play the game. But yeah, if he can improve on his jump shot, because he's a terrible shooter. If he can improve on his jump shot, first he needs to work on. He needs to be more aggressive too on offense. That's another thing. If he's more aggressive on offense and just drive to the freaking rim, who's gonna stop him? That he's a monster. Justise Winslow is a very big guy. He has a nice physique on him. That guy. He's pretty big and athletic. If he drives to the rim and just look for a foul, and if he just drives to the rim with reckless abandon, he's gonna get a lot of N1s because he's very strong, man. So I think he's 240. He's 6'7", 240. He's probably gonna be 250 after this summer. So Justise Winslow, be more aggressive on offense and more assertive, and improve on your jump shot this summer. Improve. Work on it. I think he's still rehabbing from his torn labrum, or I think something like that, or torn something in his shoulder got torn. I forgot, but he's still rehabbing from that. So if he just works on his jump shot, and he's more aggressive offensively, driving to the rim. This guy's already an all-star. He's already all-star. He's probably the top 5 two-way player in the league already by then. If he just improve and he gets more aggressive. Get more aggressive on offense and improve on your jump shot. And that guy's a freaking beast. He's already all-star, I'm telling you. Yes, I see Justise Winslow's averaging 21 points his career numbers are probably, I see him, I'm predicting 21 points, 6 to 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 4, I'll say 3 steals. He's a very good defensive player. And, yeah, I see him doing that. He can block the shot. He can block the ball, too. He can do a lot of things, man. This guy, he's a beast. He can be Kawhi Leonard, but even stronger. He can easily improve the way Jimmy Butler did. He just needs to be more aggressive. He has to want to improve. He could do all those guys. He could do all those things those guys do. I'm telling you. He can do all those things that Jimmy Butler and Kawhi Leonard do. And probably better because he's stronger. So, it's all up to Justise Winslow. But he's a guy for the future. I really think he can be very, very versatile and very good offensively. And he's already great defensively. So he can only get better. But you guys give me what you think. You already know the routine. Like, share, subscribe, comment your thoughts on this video. I want you guys to talk about these 3 players that I just mentioned, but definitely talk about Justise Winslow because I think I basically did a video about Justise Winslow. I think it was my first video on this new channel. So give me your thoughts on Justise Winslow and the other guys too, but especially on Justise Winslow. I think that's all. He Lifer 305 out. Peace.